Our program is called The Truth, and I'm your anchorman, Uche.
And your co-anchor, Tyler.
In this broadcast, we will be talking about some of the very fun school events. Some highlights of this broadcast will be the school dance. As thanks to our sponsors, we will give an overview of Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign.
We will also talk about the Supreme Court and their decision to sentence Evan Miller to a life sentence.
Also, don't forget about those important world-threatening events. Guys, it's Uche, your anchorman, and I'll be informing you on how the school dance went. I felt it was an amazing event and that the DJs were on point, and they weren't half bad. They actually took a class. Some highlights of this night were when Tavon got up to the mic and started beatboxing. It was awesome. He killed it. People that weren't there missed out on Skittles, donuts, cinnamon buns, popcorn, and some cool Tusky gear. What made the school event amazing was that Tavon's beatboxing was really nice. Also, the desserts were really delicious, the music was really nice, and the dancing was really nice. And when the lights turned off and the beat dropped, it was really surprising when balloons started popping. And when it was 9 o'clock, everyone looked down and saw a bunch of squished Skittles on the floor. It looked like the whole cafeteria was covered with chewed up gum. In the Tusky merchandise, there was this really cool glow-up cup, gum, Skittles, Starburst, or a Hershey bar. Or a Hershey bar, sorry. Hello, it's me, your anchorman, Uche, with a special guest star, Marlon, from one of our sister stations on today's show of The Truth.
Hello, Uche. Thanks for having me today on the show. Now, on to our next segment.
You're right, Marlon. So let's get started and talk about the Hershey Park field trip. I hear you went to it. Could you share some of your insight and what you experienced and how you felt?
This field trip was one of the best field trips I have ever been on. It was actually my first time I rode a roller coaster ever. They were the best moments of my life. I did not get to ride all the rides though, because there were a lot of people. Everybody who went had so much fun. I bet everybody wants to go again. And the people who did not go were jealous because they didn't.
Hey, Marlon, can you show off that Hershey shirt?
Oh, there you go.
Let's see it on the back. Oh, you got them tie-dye. One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. Goddamn alright. Okay, Uche?
Thank you for your time with us today. Sadly, there is not enough time to ask more questions. Next up, on The Truth, robbery gone wrong. More on that at 11 o'clock.
Go.
Adventure Park was fun, but I loved it. I got to spend a day in the sun
Cool.
and visit with teachers that I never get to see for the school year, and I got to see all of the students running around having a good time.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
Go.
I didn't like Adventure Park. It was terrible. The staff was pretty mean, but I learned all the names.
Cool. John, what did you think about it?
What did I do? What did I do?
Very interesting. Thank you, John. Go.
Adventure Park was really fun. There were roller coasters, and it was very fun with all of our friends. And there was food and a bunch of other rides, and it was just a fun experience.
Cool. Franklin, what did you think about it?
About Adventure Park.
What's Adventure Park?
Never mind, you're done. This just in. In the case of Miller versus Alabama, Evan Miller has finally been convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison. Evan Miller was a 14-year-old boy, so he was tried as a juvenile, even though he still got the life in prison. In a separate case that affected Miller's, Cutterell Jackson was tried as an adult, even though he was 14, just like Evan.
This event. My name is Marlon, and I'm going to be your anchorman for this segment. Today, we're going to talk about a U.S. event. I'm sure you guys heard of this topic. It's Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the only candidate left from the Republican Party. Besides that, more than 60% of Americans don't want the wall that Trump wants to build. Even the immigration department said that they wouldn't help Trump catch the immigrants and that they don't support him. After a video was posted to YouTube by The Chris Gether Show on March 30th, 2016, asking Trump's workers if they were going to vote for their boss. More than 90% of his workers wouldn't vote for him, showing everyone that not even his workers are voting for him. So why should you vote for him? So guys, what did we learn in this segment? That if Trump's workers won't vote for him, why should you vote for him? Thank you everyone for watching. See you guys later in another segment.
Hillary Clinton is an amazing candidate for president. She has the experience and she is an extremely intelligent person. There are many reasons why Hillary should be president. Like, she graduated from Harvard with all honors. She's greatly qualified. She has had many governmental positions in the past, and she was the first lady for 8 years. Another reason why she should be president is because she is a woman. And some people believe that it's time for a girl/woman to take the stage of presidency. She also has great stances on equal rights, especially for LGBT. Since the governor of Arkansas approved new bill, Hillary has been against refusal of LGBT appearance of religious freedom, aka Religious Freedom and Restoration Act. She is urging the governor to veto the bill.
In this time of peril, global warming has been a major problem. It has many people scared. There isn't much we can do about it. We can still try. If we know more about it, we might be able to slow the speed of it and eventually defeat this virus on beautiful planet Earth. Global warming is when carbon dioxide and other pollutants mix in the air and collect up in the atmosphere. It absorbs sunlight and solar radiation that comes down to Earth and bounces back into space. Usually it gives you tan, but unfortunately, that radiation and sunlight, sorry, that was terrible.
You can cut that off. We can cut
Yeah.
that after that.
Alright, since being absorbed by the pollutants, radiation stays in the atmosphere and heats up the world. Those pollutants can stay in the atmosphere for centuries, right after you're gone. What's even worse is that the USA is the main source of heat trapping pollution. When we burn fossil fuels to make electricity, more carbon dioxide is released in the air. The coal burning industry is one of the biggest heat pollutant producers in the world. We are doing mass destruction to the world, and the environmental agencies can't fix our destruction by themselves. We need to help recycle. We need to use hydro pumps and solar farms instead of big factories that burn fossil fuels. Wake up, America? No, wake up, world.